And for Johns Hopkins, we have senior running back Tyler Messenger, quarterback David Tamero, and linebacker Addison Quinones, and head coach Jim Margraf. Coach, can we start with your opening statement?
Sure. Well, it's always exciting to be in the final 16, and even more exciting to be in the final 8. I'd like to congratulate Frostburg on a terrific season. It was very difficult to prepare for him this week. We had a lot of things go well for us in the third quarter. We're very excited about. And just to say, too, Frostburg's been a great host. We've enjoyed our time here.
I want to go back to that third quarter. 29 unanswered points for your football team. What went right for your team?
Everything. It was. And sometimes, things start rolling, and you could feel it as a team. I think our whole group was united at that point, and just on the same page. It was outstanding. I mean, our offense was clicking. Our defense made plays, and that might be the best quarter we've had here in my 29 years.
You got off to a fast start. How much went into kind of managing the weather, especially early in the game?
I think I could speak for about everyone. The weather was a lot better than we thought it'd be, so it was actually exciting to come out and see what we had in front of us. And a lot of the past stuff that we weren't sure if we'd be able to execute, our whole offense was there for us, so it was exciting.
You rolled up 400 yards rushing. Is that a surprise to you coming into this game?
That was a surprise. I thought our guys did a great job up front. I thought our running backs were spectacular. Tyler had an amazing day. And I thought our offensive coordinator did a great job because we mixed up a lot of things. And when they had an answer for one thing, we were able to quickly move to something else. And I think we kept them off balance a little bit and it made some good plays with some really fine players.
Can we go to Tyler? Tyler, 16 carries for 231 yards and 4 touchdowns. Johns Hopkins playoff records for yards and touchdowns. What worked for you today?
Well, it's definitely a team effort. I'm just running through the holes, and today the O-line really opened up everything. They were fantastic up front in the pass and in the run, and really Dave just gave me the ball and I just ran through the holes. It was a pretty easy effort, and it's a whole team effort.
Have you ever had a day like today in your career?
No, I have not.
What's it like to have a day like this in the playoffs?
It's fantastic, and really is the number one thing is that we're moving on to next week, and we have one more game to play as a team, as a group. And I love everybody on this team, and it's fantastic to have one more week with them.
What was the plan offensively? What were you expecting from this defense, and were you surprised with how well everything worked?
Well, we knew coming in that the D flies around. They're very athletic, and we just stuck to our game plan, and whatever worked. A lot of our specific run plays, our counters really worked during the game, and especially in the second half, and it just clicked.
Thank you, sir. David.
Thank you.
David, you've got some crazy passing numbers, and you're known for that, but you got a lot done on the ground today. You ran for 60 yards. Were you expecting that kind of performance here today?
No, but I'm just the type of guy, whatever it takes to win, I'll do. So today, like you can see, the weather wasn't great, so I think we really attacked it on the ground. Ty and Stu had a great day, so everyone was flying to them, so I kind of had it easy when I pulled it. There was no one really there, so.
You hooked up with Luke McFadden for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns. He made a couple of great catches here today. What's it like to have just so many skill guys around you who can make plays for you?
It's awesome. It's easy. I say it every week. I have the easiest job in the country. I have so many guys that surround me. All I do is get the ball into the playmakers' hands, and they do the rest, and that's what I tried to do today and try to do every game.
How would you say your offense took advantage of sudden changes in that third quarter? Your defense was able to set you up, and just the ability of your team to cash in on those chances.
No, yeah, it was awesome. At the first half, I think the score was close, but we had a lot of confidence. We didn't really think they could stop us, and came in. Coach made some great adjustments, and then from there it was just going forward. We're really confident offense, really confident group, so that was just the key. I think come out ready to hit some people, ready to blow some holes open for Tyler and Stu, and I was ready to hand it off to them. So.
Addison, the defense did not have a takeaway in each of the last 3 weeks, and 4 in the second half. What can you say about your defense, especially in the second half, and creating turnovers and big plays?
Well, at first half, we weren't really doing everything we should have, and then we came in at halftime. We knew there were adjustments that needed to be made, and then we came out in the second half fired up, and we knew our offense can make plays if we get them back the ball. So that was definitely a point of emphasis. And we just went out there and just we all did our jobs, you know, and we got the ball back to our offense, and then they ran away with it.
In the red zone, you held them to 2 field goals, a turnover on downs, and gave up a late touchdown and an early touchdown. What made your group so effective in that area today?
I think it was just the whole team. Whenever we got into the red zone, the entire sideline was just getting excited for everybody. And then when we feel that injury on the field, it gets us pumped up to be able to play the best we can.
You guys were out there for 20 of the 30 minutes in the first half, and then in the second half, those numbers evened out a little bit. Is it ever a little challenging because the offense scores so quickly, and how do you guys manage that?
Yeah, it was definitely challenging in the first half. We were getting tired, and then the second half when they just kept putting points on the board. At some point, I remember I said, so like, are we going to slow the game down and just try to run out the clock? And they're like, no, we're going to pour it on. I was like, all right. It definitely gets difficult, but that's what it takes to win, so we're used to it.
Can I go back to Coach for one more question? Coach, this is the first time back to the quarterfinals since 2009. What can you say about this group and this road win against a good Frostburg football team?
Right now we're just excited, and I say so. I'm just happy I get a chance to coach these guys for another week, at least another week. So, and I know they just want to keep playing, and we've been a week-to-week team the entire year. I don't. It's exciting to talk about being in the final 8. It's just not how we think though. We're going to enjoy today. I just promised my boss that, but I can't wait to get back to work and get rolling for next week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.